'Tis the season. Here's a collection of Christmas-themed specials you probably forgot about. A Claymation Christmas. When I think Christmas specials, I can think of nothing better than the California Raisins singing Christmas carols. Okay, maybe that's just me. A Claymation Christmas aired on December 21st, 1987. For those of you who don't know what claymation is, it's a form of stop-motion animation that's done frame by frame, usually using plasticine clay. The method's incredibly time-consuming, but it's a practice that is still done today, although it is very rare. Shows like Robot Chicken, Celebrity Deathmatch, and games like Clay Fighter are more current uses of claymation, although even they are pretty old. A Claymation Christmas was a compilation of 6 different Christmas musical medleys. The 3 wise men sing We Three Kings while their camels provide the chorus. A group of church bells perform Carol the Bells. A pair of walruses go ice skating to Angels We Have Heard on High, while a group of penguins watch their performance. A children's choir performs O Christmas Tree. A soulful version of Joy to the World is played in a church. This portion is the only one that isn't done in claymation, but rather done with 2D animation made to look like stained glass. They saved the biggest for last with the California Raisins singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. In between the musical numbers, they had bumpers where dinosaurs see various versions of Here We Come A-Wassailing, with each version being performed incorrectly.
Here we come a-waffling along Lisa Green.
Thanks to this program, to this day, I still say a-waffling. The special premiered with a Garfield Christmas and was a big hit. CBS aired the pair every Christmas for quite a few years after this. The special won a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Animated Program in 1988. They also released the soundtrack for the special in 1988, which included 6 songs not on the special. In 2003, A Claymation Christmas was released on DVD in Will Vinton's Claymation Christmas plus Halloween and Easter Celebrations. Christmas comes to Pakland. In the early 1980s, the world had Pac-Man fever. The arcade game had taken the globe by storm and was so popular, just about everyone knew about it. Beyond the arcade game, there were board games, popsicles, toys, pasta, and just about everything you could imagine with a Pac-Man on it. Of course, there was also a Saturday morning kids cartoon from Hanna-Barbera. In 1982, it was the highest-rated Saturday morning cartoon with over 20 million viewers. So naturally, they had a Halloween special, and then shortly thereafter, a Christmas special. Christmas Comes to Pakland aired on December 16, 1982. The story revolved around the ghosts scaring Santa's reindeer, which causes him to crash his sleigh. Here in Pakland, they've never heard of Christmas. So after being rescued by the Pack family, Santa explains the true meaning of Christmas to all. Santa was voiced by none other than Peter Cullen, while Frank Welker was Chomp Chomp and Morris Reindeer. This was the first and only Pac-Man Christmas special in the 80s. The TV series continued but only lasted for 2 seasons. The last episode of Pac-Man was their Thanksgiving special, Happy Pacsgiving, which aired on November 5th, 1983. Both seasons of Pac-Man are available on DVD, and Christmas Comes to Pakland is included in the Season 2 set. The Glow Friends Save Christmas. Here's where we get into some of the more bizarre specials. The Glow Friends started back in 1982 with Glowworm. This was a toy/nightlight made by Playschool. It was this happy little worm that, when hugged, would give off a comforting glow which helped kids to sleep. Glowworm was so popular, they expanded it to an entire toy line they called the Glow Friends, which included Glow Firefly, Glow Snail, and others. They even had Glow Spider, which you'd think would be terrifying, but look at this little guy. In 1985, they decided, why not make a Christmas special? Animation studio Sunbow, along with Marvel and Hasbro, made The Glow Friends Save Christmas. This special premiered on December 21st, 1985. It was about a witch who lived at the North Pole. One day, she decides to ruin Christmas by capturing Santa. With the help of a moose that had been rejected as a reindeer, the Glow Friends foil her plans and rescue Santa just in time for Christmas. Santa was voiced by Carol O'Connor. That's right, Archie Bunker was Santa. The special was a surprise hit, which prompted the studio to create a full animated series. The Glow Friends premiered roughly 9 months later on September 23, 1986. It ran for 1 season with 26 episodes. While The Glow Friends Save Christmas was released on VHS in 1991, This series was never released on home video, and neither are available on DVD or streaming. It's kind of interesting the show hasn't been released because the glowworm toy never left production. It's still a popular toy for very small children, although I prefer the original mold over the new one they started using in 2005. We wish you a turtle Christmas. There's this channel called GoodBadFlicks. You may have heard about them. They covered this special almost a decade ago. We Wish You a Turtle Christmas is a fever dream put to film. The special takes place on Christmas Eve. The turtles are decorating for the holiday when they realize they never got a present for Master Splinter. So they go out on the town to get him one, all while singing a variety of Christmas songs. Some of them are modified versions of existing tunes, like Deck the Halls with Pepperoni.
Deck the halls with pepperoni. Fa la 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 la.
While others are new songs, like the Rap Rap.
I take a lot of pride when I put the gift inside of the rap rap. Rap rap.
The best way to describe this is, it's the Star Wars Holiday Special, only with the turtles. The Star Wars Holiday Special was made quickly and cheaply to capitalize on the success of Star Wars. We Wish You a Turtle Christmas was pretty much the same thing, only much quicker and much cheaper. The rumor is the production budget was under $5,000. The costumes aren't the best. You can see the zippers, and the actors are wearing sneakers. When talking about some of the things that happened to the turtles over the years, Kevin Eastman, one of the creators, said, "There's some stuff that we wish we hadn't said yes to." And I imagine this is probably one of them. Although I'm sure he doesn't regret getting the money he used to buy a tank. The show was released on October 7th, 1994, right around the same time as the Power Rangers Christmas special, Alpha's Magical Christmas. Both were released direct-to-video, although the Power Rangers one was a fan club exclusive. Earlier that year, Christopher Films released Turtle Tunes, where the Turtles were given a variety show by April. They reused the costumes for We Wish You a Turtle Christmas, and may have even shot these back-to-back as a way to further save money. The producer gave the composer a tiny budget to write the songs. They were told to just reuse some public domain songs and change the lyrics to something more in line with the brand. Yes, it's bad. Although for me, it's better than the two Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, but I know I'm in the minority. To quote myself, it's the purest combination of both terrible and awesome. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sing Christmas songs about pizza and other things. It's one of the greatest Christmas specials ever. While the Power Rangers special was released on DVD as a bonus disc packaged with Shout Factory's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Complete Series, We Wish You a Turtle Christmas has never made it past VHS. It's terrible, it's cheap, and it's one of the most shamelessly bad uses of a licensed property in history. I love it dearly. Deck the halls with wacky walls. Christmas just isn't Christmas without a little rubber octopus that tumbles down walls. Deck the halls with wacky walls is definitely one of the most obscure and downright bizarre Christmas specials ever made. Who greenlit a special about a novelty toy that had no real story behind it, aside from you throw it at a wall and it walks down them? I can't imagine trying to have to write a story that explains this. How would you explain a bunch of octopuses that can talk and climb walls? Maybe this is why the special had 3 directors. The special is about a group of alien wall walkers from the planet Kling Kling who go to Earth on a quest to learn the meaning of Christmas. The toy was brought to the US by a Japanese-American inventor who called himself Dr. Fad. He saw this Japanese toy called Taiko and bought the rights for $5,000. He brought them to America, called them Wacky Wall Walkers, and after a while they became a huge fad, selling an estimated 240 million units. Some of them could glow in the dark, and if you were lucky, you'd get a free one in your favorite cereal. It even made an appearance in the 1984 comedy Night Patrol. Not too bad for a small chunk of rubber most kids got bored with after an hour. The special aired on December 11th, 1983. It's never been released on VHS or otherwise, and as far as I can see, it only aired once. You can watch a bad VHS rip on YouTube, and that's about the only way you'll ever see this animated Christmas oddity. So that's some obscure Christmas specials for you. I'm sure there's at least a couple in there you've never heard of. Now let's all sit around the fireplace, drink some eggnog, and listen to all the KFC Christmas albums. Yes, there's 3 Colonel Sanders Christmas albums. Hark the herald chicken wings. Merry Christmas, everybody.